Hi, everybody. 5 minutes, okay, so I can't screw around here. Okay, so we had our last note example, and then checking those extraneous solutions. So when we're squaring both sides, be careful. All right, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Solve each radical equation. Oh no, we got a double radical. Now let's talk about the goofballs. Sure, they're going to try to square both sides, and then they're going to think that this frees this and this frees this. You are completely and totally wrong. Okay, because if you actually literally squared both sides right now, this would be a ugly, nasty, disgusting, putrid, awful. Did I use awful already? Foil. And I'm not going to do it because this is exactly what you should not do. Because this would be free. Fine, I'm doing it now. This would be free, but then this and this would still result in an ugly, nasty square root. So squaring both sides, you did not get rid of the square roots. I will still get the goofballs. Those that don't follow along with what we're doing, do that on the test Friday. You will get absolutely no credit on a 4-point question. None. I have to go that way too because I'm getting these things. I'm getting these things that we're not following along. It's because of what I've mentioned in class. We're letting things snowball. The non-Delta math doers right now, you're more than likely going to be the ones that are going to struggle on Friday because the Delta math thing was supposed to be to solidify and teach and reteach and that's why we're continually staying behind. And the absent people saying, well, I missed, so I didn't learn that yet. Well, that's why we're behind. Okay, so notice what I did after I got done with all that nobody wants to listen to. 90% of you don't need to hear it, but um, add the root 3x because I want to isolate the double root. So I got to get the roots on both sides. And this is going to be a challenge, but at least give a point for this. At least give a point for this, maybe in a 4-point question, foiling this correctly. Again, you don't square both sides. I'm sorry, you don't just square the -2 into root 3x. I did square both sides, sorry. But then you foil, and then that becomes 4. Do the lines. And then -2 square root of 3x and -2 square root of 3x, -4 square root of 3x. And I'm ratcheting up this foiling thing. Foiling is old. You already should know how to foil. Oh, no. Well, you just said over there, if I would have left the roots over there and foiled, I would have got still a radical. Well, yes, but it was a little bit easier to move the 3x, root 3x over to the right and foil this. But yes, I still have a radical. So, but I only have one now. All right. So here's what you do next. You isolate that radical by subtracting and subtracting. Oh, that was nice. This becomes -2x, and then this cancels. Now all I have is -4 times the square root of 3x. You could square both sides again right now, but I like cleaning up my stuff. So I like getting this to be, oh, it's a fraction. I hate fractions. All right, now I have isolated this again and I square again. So this is square both sides, not now. So that's an incorrect statement there. Add root 3x first, then square both sides, and then isolate and square again. So that's why this is a tough one with a separate video. So this becomes x squared, 1x squared over 4. Oh, I don't want to confuse you. I've multiplied fractions at the same time. 1 squared, 2 squared, x squared. Fine, we'll leave it like that. And then that equals, well, a free 3x. Now this is very solvable. I think the next thing I would do is multiply both sides by 4 just to get rid of the, and then subtract. So that becomes x squared minus 12x. You gotta be able to handle in honors the multiple steps that I cover here. And then don't lock down. What's the first thing you always look to in factoring? The answer is GCF. You can always pause this video and slow me down. X equals 0, x equals 12, and now it's time to check. 0 plus 4 is 4. Square root of 4 is 2. 3 times 0 is 0. 2 minus 0 is not negative 2. Bummer. So it would have worked if I squared both sides after, but it didn't work in the original. Wild, weird, wacky stuff. 12 plus 4 is 16. Square root of 16 is 4. And then 3 times 12 is 36. Square root of 36 is 6. 4 minus 6 is negative 2. You're good. All right, so let's do one more. I'm probably past the 5 minutes. Oh well, spend less time with your phone drones. Phone in your nose. I gotta make all these lyrics. Phones, earbuds, phones, drones. Oh, what was the other word I said?